So we are moving on to chest strength now, section 5B. The first exercise I'm going to demonstrate for you is the flat bench press barbell, and then I'll move on to flat bench press dumbbell. All the same principles that we've discussed throughout the videos apply here as well. First thing I want to be doing is the drawing in maneuver, activating the core. So once I lie back and I'm ready to lift, first thing I'm going to do, draw the navel to the spine, get the core activated to stabilize the lumbar spine. Want to make sure my toes are lined up, knees straight ahead, everything's ready to go. I don't want a big wide stance like this. It's all off, and as I push up, lifting my butt and squirming all over the place. You're going to put yourself at a high risk of injury for either your cervical, your thoracic, or your lumbar spine. So good biomechanics here. Rule of thumb is, again, pushing down right to the chest as you bring the weight down and pushing straight up. So try to keep all those things in mind. You'll notice I have the collars on, another good safety measure. It's also a good idea to have a spotter back here when you're lifting weight and you feel like you need one. Just a quick note on spotting. You want to be spotting in an over-under spot as opposed to an over-under or over-over or under-under. So when you're spotting, over-under spot. So I'm going to come back here. I want to grip. The wider I go, the more chest I'm activating. The narrower I go, the more shoulders and triceps I'm activating. So since I'm working chest, I want a fairly wide grip. I like to, once I have my grip, here, you notice my elbows are 90. If I'm in here, that tells me it's a little bit too narrow to be working chest. And if I'm out here, probably too wide. So that's a good rule of thumb, is your elbows are 90. Go ahead and lift it off. Feet straight ahead, drawing in, taking it down to the chest, and pushing up. Now it's kind of an old school way of thinking that you have to take the barbell all the way down to the chest. If you come down within an inch or two, that's fine. And it's actually the way that I do bench press now, because it puts a lot less stress on your shoulders unless you just have a lot of flexibility. And going ahead and racking it. So a way to test that is if I go like this, and you notice I can't get my hands even with my chest, so that if I have a bar here, I'm not going to be able to get it all the way down to my chest. Now if I have 225 pounds on there, yeah, that's going to take it all the way down to my chest, but it's going to be putting undue stress on my shoulders. So keep that in mind. Now if you have the flexibility where you can just, boom, take that both hands all the way back here, then fine, bring it all the way down, touch your chest. But don't feel like you have to touch your chest. So next I'm going to do dumbbells. I'm just going to pull the bench out here so I have a little bit of room. And this is my chance to work something I haven't worked in a long time. So I'm going to grab the beastie 100 pounders here. Okay, got to get my workout in here. Hopefully this bench is going to hold me. So since I'm working strength, I'm not going to be alternating. I'm not going to be doing single arm or anything. I'm going to be pushing them up together. So taking them down to the chest, pushing them straight up. Now this is an exercise where you do want to make sure you are breathing. And a loud bang. Okay, next we are going to work incline bench press. So that looks like this with the barbell. Just give me a second here. Make a couple adjustments. I've actually got to get the bar here. And most of you have seen these exercises already before. Difference between flat bench and incline, working the upper pecs. So just getting a different angle of the pecs here. Taking it down to the top of the chest, pressing straight up. I like to inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. But as long as people are breathing, I don't really care. Again, as I'm coming down, eccentric contraction, decelerating. As I push up, concentric shortening, accelerating. So that's incline bench press with the barbell. And then of course I've got incline bench press with the dumbbells. Okay, same concept here, pressing with the dumbbells. And then we have decline bench press. So let me swap this bench out really quick. Decline bench press. We are working the lower pecs. Hopefully it's going to get around here. There we go. Turn it just a little bit. Just got this bench, so got to blow it off a little bit. So you're going to get the decline there, bring this up a little bit so you can hook your feet under here. I'll demo some dumbbells. Of course, you get the idea with the barbell. Again, drawing in, taking the weights down to the chest, and pushing them up. Now, of course, you can work flies here as well if you want. So, just a quick recap. We did flat barbell bench press. We did flat dumbbell bench press. Then we did incline barbell. We did incline dumbbell. Or I did air incline dumbbell, I guess. And now I'm doing decline dumbbell. And then, of course, I could also do decline barbell. So that concludes section 5B, chest, in the strength phase.